Hmm. 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 Hey Neil, it's not allowing me to use. I've got my little external camera, which is what I used the last time we did a live stream when Waylon Wire was here, and it's not allowing me to choose that camera. And I also have my GoPro set up here, and I've got a cable on it, but it's not allowing me to choose. What do you mean now? What? You know what's going on? We're trying to figure out a camera, trying to figure out how to use the GoPro on the laptop. Um, yeah, it's not allowing me to use anything other than the laptop camera. Hey, Jaws. So Neil, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Because I'm just using the internal mic, so the laptop isn't recognizing the external camera. Not now, and it did. Yeah, I used it before. And hey, Corey, uh, Bill, Mr. Bill. Um, yeah, it's not allowing me access to the GoPro. I want to use the GoPro on my laptop, and I should be able to because the last time we did a live stream when Badenmeyer was here, I used this external camera, and it went right to it. I was given the option to choose the camera, and I chose it. I wonder if this thing has to be. No, it don't have an on and off switch or anything. It's just plugged in, and that's it. Uh, so I don't know. But you see what I mean about the quality of the GoPro? Oh man, the GoPro quality is just wonderful compared to this. Well, Jaws, I've been doing live stream with the GoPro, but it dies after 30 minutes because of the battery life, and plus it's choppy. It continues to buffer. But what I want to do is only use the camera. I want to use the laptop to do my live stream because I'm hooked directly to the internet, and I don't have to. When you go through the phone app to connect to the internet, that's why it's real choppy. But if I could just use the laptop, it should be good. Um. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it is, Neil. It's up to date. And yes, Jaws, the um, yeah, it's foggy. It just looks, and it's something to do with the lights in here. And you know that when Tony and I were doing a live stream, I actually added some light, and that helped us out quite a bit because see that clears things up, but it also makes shadows and it's in my face and it's bright. But you see how much better quality you get when you got some light going on. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to set it up because I'm not going to sit here and talk to you guys. I got stuff to do, man. I am crack-a-lacking. I worked. I'll repeat this because hey, Bear Butler's in here. Um, I get you up to speed here, guys. What's going on is I worked last night, the swing shift and the graveyard shift. I worked all night long. I was out here. I started at 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I didn't shut down until 5:30 this morning. And then I went to bed, and I slept till about 1 o'clock today. So yeah. Anyway, I'm back at it tonight because I am crack-a-lacking on this thing. Um, yeah, I'm in the clouds. Yeah, sure, whatever. Uh, so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to do a live stream here, and I was trying to use my GoPro camera because the video quality is so good. But like I said, when you go through the phone, it gets real choppy and it starts buffering and it just doesn't work out. So now I don't know why it's not letting me use this auxiliary camera because I used it last time when Waylon Wire was here. So that's computers. They work one time, they don't the next, apparently. But um, I'm gonna get busy anyway. You guys can talk amongst yourselves because I got things to do here. I'll try to get you set up so there's not so much glare on the camera. Yeah, this is what I was burning last night. I was burning this stuff, man. I burnt a gallon of it last night. Well, I did, Neil. I put I I've got it plugged in. I've got the cable plugged in right there. But anyway, that you hear that? You know what that means? That means my tea's ready. It's been steeping and it's ready. And I'm gonna go get me a jug of it. So y'all just talk amongst yourselves, have a good time, just visit, and everything will be good. Oh, check this out, fellers. Check this out. Uh, is it working? When it worked, yeah, it did work. Um, Check this out, guys. This is my frosted glass right out of the freezer. Ho ho ho! Oh boy, look at that. Yeah, don't y'all wish you had some of that? Look at that. That's the golden nectar right there. Oh man. Oh, oh yes. Yes, yes. Oh God, yes. I gotta put that in the fridge. Yeah, I really wish I could figure out this GoPro thing because the quality is so good on the camera. But I got something to show you guys, regardless of the quality, good or bad here. Check this out. Look at the front end of this thing. Well, I ain't got enough. I don't have enough cable, enough cord. I think I need to quit fooling around with this thing and just get busy, get to work. got something to show you though. You guys, there'll be a video out tonight or tomorrow, but you guys are going to get to see it first. A sneak preview. Look at here what we got. Look at that. We got the bumper on, we got the light in, and we are about ready to lay copper. I've been cleaning up my my pipes. You see how they're sitting all crooked and everything? They're just sitting in there. They're not established. They're going to be here in a little bit. Oh yeah, we have been crack-a-lacking, man, I'll tell you. Yeah, here, get you some of that. Dig the new peepers. Yeah, beautiful bumper. Yeah, I know it cleaned up pretty good. I was kind of worried about it, but it did. It cleaned up good. So now what we got going on here is we have to make these adjustments because you see what we have is we have compound angles. We have to go this way, and then we also have to do the yaw maneuver. This is like flying a spacecraft or something, man. We've got to forward roll and yaw and all that. And then when it's all said and done, it's got to be perfectly level, and it has to run right down this body line right here on this door. Perfect. It has to be just perfecto mundo. You know what I'm saying? What Victor would say. Oh, that was a bit much. That was a bit much, but oh, look at that. That one looks good. This one's got to be turned a little. This one a little. Got to be just perfectly level. I'm telling you. We're getting there. We are getting there. Gotta be just ever so. You know what I mean? Just ever so. Now, that lines up with body line, but our angles are not quite right. Okay. Yeah. Where's my wrenches? Hey, what are you guys talking about? move one and twist another, then you get a bigger hammer. Well, maybe. Might be how it turns out. We'll see. We got them, though. We got them, man. We just got to cinch them down. I got to line up my clamps just ever so. You know, just how it's got to be. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. They do look good, but they sound fantastic. Yeah, I was afraid my neighbor was going to show up this morning. Well, afternoon, whenever I was sleeping. I went to bed at 5:30. Well, I left the shop out here at 5:30. I take a shower. I was probably in bed by 6 or so, and this morning slept till 1 o'clock. But I had a note on my door in case the neighbor showed up and said, "Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it." I didn't want to be disturbed. One guy's commented on that last video. It was a real good comment. The last live stream we did the other day when we was using the GoPro. And he's talking about how slow things go in real time compared to my videos. He said it makes me appreciate all the editing that you do to make the thing flow and tell the story. And I really appreciate that when people recognize that. Because I spend 5 or 6 hours editing the video. But I like doing it. I like trying to make the very best videos that I can. That's the goal. That's my hobby, is to make them just as good as I can and entertaining as I can. And, little things like to maybe throw a Sasquatch in or something once in a while. Just things like that. Little green screen action. Okay, let's see if we still got everything we had. Oh, well, no. I lost a little on this one. There we go. Okay. You know what really looks good? I saw Rat Rod years ago on the internet. I should have saved it because I never could find it again. But it was over in I don't know. I think it was in Germany, maybe. But some of you old guys will know what I'm talking about. You know what? Those when the old Chevrolets had a torque tube, had the solid drive shaft, and they got that piece that slides up over the U-joint at the back of the transmission, and it's a bell shape. It's kind of it's a bell shape. Well, that guy had big old headers, and they looked like bugles. He had one of them on each pipe. They stuck out this far, and they were just kind of fanned out. And he had one of those bugles on the end of each one. It was one of those torque tube covers. Man, it was cool. That was cool looking. And I lost it, and I never could find it again. I've seen those things laying around for years. I had a couple of them laying around here, and I didn't know what they were because I never dealt with the old stuff that old too much. And then when I got my 32 Chevy, I realized that's what it was because it had one on there. Some of y'all are old enough to know what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. We're getting there, fellers. I'm just going to get these so they can't jump around, and then we'll go to the other side. That was a major feat getting that bumper on there, getting it on by myself. It's a 3-piece deal, and well, you'll see the video. There was times it was a bit of a struggle to hold it up there and start welding it and everything, but I figured it out. I work by myself a lot, so I just learn how to do things like that. Okay, we got those clamps snugged up pretty good. Where's my 9/16? What'd you guys do with my 9/16s? There it is. One of these got a different size clamp on it. I don't know why. Some redneck Arky hillbilly working on this thing, I guess. That was the deal. Okay. I guess we'll go to the other side. Boy, that's stuff right there, ain't it? Yeah, Michael, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah. Captain Tom, are you in here? Oh, there he is. Yeah, Captain Tom's here. He's another one of them good old boys. I got to go over there and eyeball that other side so I get it just right. Boy, I did pretty good on that one, just eyeballed it. Let me get my doohickey. Okay, little twisting to do. Get them just there so. Pretty low. You're gonna go further in or something. Oh, warm low one over here. No, it's a tall one. It's a little bit too tall. Spotted it. Okay. Okay. Let's put the tight on it. Put some tighten on it. Oh, cheers, guys. Put a tack. If you put a tack on it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll tack that copper. That's what we need. I have to reset that and I get that clamp down on there. Okay, I think that might clear my copper plate. Still pretty good. Time's getting me 7:15, 10:15 for some of you guys. East Coast, I guess. All right, I was up all night, so you guys can stay up extra 10 minutes tonight. Since it's not a school night, I'll let you guys stay up late. Yeah, I wish that camera wasn't so foggy on there. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. It's these shop lights is what it is, but I'm just not one of these high-tech operations like old DD Speed Shop and them big boys, you know. I'm just a small time operator. But I like it. I like it that way. I never wanted my channel to grow too fast. I had a video that went kind of viral. Got all of a sudden at over 1 million hits, and kind of freaked me out a little bit. I go, no, slow down, man. I don't want to get too many subscribers too fast. It needs to grow naturally. I should put. I wish I had Noah here. He showed me how to put the audio on you guys. Remember that when we were doing that plow truck, and he figured out how to make when you comment, it would come across. And there was some guy on there. There was some guy commented. I said, and because the program used different voices for different people, and one guy's talking. I said, "You sound like a little girl." And his next comment said, "I don't want to sound like a little girl." Yeah, people have more fun than anybody, don't they? Wish my old buddy Nathan from Virginia would tune in sometime. I'll give him my. Oh, there it is. As long as it's got different size nuts on it. Instead of revolving development. Yeah, we made some progress last night and this morning. Yeah, buddy. I can live with that. Got my nose on. I got a couple of bolts in there that has to fit on to it. I don't know that they're. Yeah, I think they're lined up. One of them is. Yeah, they both are. I put some longer bolts in though because I can't get a nut on them. I keep going back and forth about whether to use that other nose because it's really good condition. But I love this bullet hole. I like it. Oh, I got this put in last night too. Don't have anything wired yet, but well, fellas, we're ready to lay some copper. Now, I've got to figure out which one goes where. That doesn't look right. Not look right. Okay, go this way. Ooh, that could be right. If it lines up on the bottom, I don't know if it does. Yeah, I'll take a look. Pick it up and take a look. You know, you guys are probably just bored to death watching this, aren't you? See, we got 46 people, 46 bored people in here. Dogbone knives. Sorry to pop in. Just pop in and out. That's all right. Got a pillow calling my name. That's okay, man. Smash the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Dogbone, Bob Tucker, JJD. Sure happy to see this old car coming back to life. Yeah, it's been a lot of work, man. It really has. But I got too much of my life poured into this thing. 5 years of my life spent on this thing. So I just couldn't let it I couldn't just push it out back and let it sit. Could not do it. It's not how we roll around here. All right, it's going to be noisy, guys. I'm going to pick this thing up and check my bolt pattern on the bottom and make sure I've got the right copper on the right side. That's exciting, man, to get this coming together like this. It may not be for you, but it sure is for me. Okay. Right there. Bolt holes. Y'all see that? And I'm afraid this one goes on the other side. See how we got the gap hoses here? The last gap hoses there. I think it goes on the other side. Let's pop it down and try it. See, this is the stuff that you don't see in the videos. You know what I mean? This all winds up on the cutting room floor, as they say. All gets edited out. Okay. That's a match. That is a match. So, since we're there, I'm going to go ahead and just going to go ahead and put the bolts in. And what that does, you see, that's centered. That's centered at. I got some gap hoses on this side, little gap hoses over there. Everybody get your gap hoses just right, and boy, the all is right with the world. So, got a bucket of bolts over here somewhere that I took out of this thing. Hey, you know, when this thing fired up, it had been 20 months since it ran. 20 months since the fire. Ooh, these are little grade 8s. I don't know why I'm using. I don't know why I use those. Here's some little nuts. I'm not seeing any. Not seeing any nuts that size. Boy, I had a little lock wash on everything. A little overkill. Okay, I think what I'm going to do here is sit down and visit with you guys for a minute. Sit here and visit with you guys for a minute, and then I'm going to kill this. I'm going to kill the live stream because see how that light makes a difference? Clears things up a little bit, but it's awfully bright. There we go. There we go now. How's that, guys? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let me back up and visit with you guys a little bit. Captain Tom. Yeah, that hood ornament, Captain is a Ram. It's been there the whole time, man. The whole 10 years or however long it's been. Kentucky. Kyle is from Kentucky. What's the weather like? Well, it's not. We haven't had any bitter cold yet. A bad winter. Not yet. Like last year when the pipes were freezing and bursting in the walls and stuff. But the Midwest is getting it pretty hard. Talked to my daughter in Michigan, and they're getting it pretty good, I guess. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for acknowledging the hard work that I put in on this thing. Somebody asked me, a friend of mine watched the video the other night where I was putting that radiator, and they said, how many times did you climb in and out of this thing? And I go, 1,000 times. But see, that's all gets edited out. Y'all don't see that. I make it look easy in the video. Yeah, the weather's not bad. It's only about 29 tonight. It's not bad at all. We haven't had any bitter weather yet. Michael Williams, Looking good. I've been watching the old videos of the first creation. Well, thank you, Michael. I did too. I went back and went through about 20 of those videos because I was looking for a specific little piece, a little clip that I had done because everybody's worried about the radiator. When I was building this thing, they kept saying, you don't have much room up front for the radiator. And I go, I knew all along it was going in the back, but I didn't say nothing. So one time at the beginning of the video, I had a little Subaru radiator here, and I said, well, you guys are worried about that radiator. Let me show you what I'm going to do. And I stuck it in there, and I took a big sledgehammer, and I started beating it down in there. And I was looking for that little clip, but I couldn't find it. And I went through about 10 videos, and I couldn't find it. I should have had all my videos numbered, but I never do that. Anyway, yeah, big fan of the copper strips. Me too. Never seen anybody do that. I like doing things different than I don't like copying other people's stuff. I mean, I go out of my way not to. When I go to a car show, there ain't gonna be another one like it because it all comes out of here. And I was talking about that earlier, that when I was building the Rockabilly, there was people had some really good ideas, you know, but I wanted it to all come out of here, and it did. And I'm happy with it. Oh, Webster, watch this channel. I don't know who Webster is. Ted. Hey, Ted. How's it going, man? Yeah, it is coming back to. That's Ted. That's Beverly's Hillbilly right there. Old Ted Atchison. Guessing the copper is because you made it wider. Yeah, Bob, I had to widen the front end 4 inches on each side to get it over the front clip of my. I use a 75 Chevy C10 front clip, and I got some pretty wide tires on there, and in order to get it wide enough to go over, I had to add 4 inches on each side. So I had that gap there, and I got thinking about how I wanted to cover that gap or close it up, and I decided on that copper with the wire mesh on it. I'll show you that. It's got that mesh that goes down over it, and it makes it really, really neat looking. Yeah, these stinking shop lights. I wonder what happens if I turn the lights out. How's that? Is that better or worse? Worser or? Nah, I guess that don't work. Twas just a thought. Oh, let me get a piece of that. I don't know which piece goes on there. So I don't know exactly where I got this idea. I mean, it just came out of my head. I dreamed it up one night. I go to bed thinking about this stuff, and then sometimes I wake up with solutions, you know. That's how that goes. And then that bolts down right there. I'm suspecting this is not the right piece. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, look at that. So, if I can get a bolt in there, I don't know. This one goes on the other side, I can tell. But just to give you guys a peek at it, how that looks. Yeah. I never had seen that done before or since. That's just something I come up with in my little brain, and I really like that. It just worked out pretty good. At least I think so. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think. Boy, that old bright light in the back, that's a booger, ain't it? Okay, that's good enough. You can see the doge over my right shoulder here. That's kind of cool. But I really like that copper and the mesh. Don't you? Expanded metal. Oh, it's expanded metal that goes on top of the copper, Richard. You can see that now.